Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Good afternoon. We had heard because of, apparently because of some things that happened out there that I'm not fully familiar with.
Confidence level in Boris Yeltsin, or your lack of confidence?
Now, I believe that he has made the major policy decisions there. I think he is in control of the policy there. And I have dealt directly with him in urging a change and a moderation of policy there, and I will continue to do that. My confidence level in him is strong. If you ask me, do I think he is still the effective president of Russia, and is he making those decisions? Yes, that's what I believe is the case.
At the end of the month, to help in the withdrawal of UN peacekeepers if President Tudjman sticks to his deadline?
We have done everything we could do to persuade President Tudjman not to suspend the UN mission in Croatia because we fear that it will lead to a wider war there. We feel a strong responsibility to our UN and many of them our NATO allies as well to try to help them, and we're trying to work through whatever plans would be appropriate to give that sort of assistance. But I do not foresee, I have worked very hard to avoid the long-term commitment of American ground troops in that region, and I will continue to do that. I think that this is something that has to be handled through the United Nations. I have offered NATO support, and I have been willing to work with our allies who were willing to put their troops on the ground there because they thought it was an area in which Europe ought to take the lead, and that's generally the system I think we should continue to observe. I've done it with any quota system in mind, and I have not guaranteed anybody a job. I believe that the United States has given insufficient attention for some years now to South Asia. India has the biggest middle class in the world, for example. And there are two reasons for this. One is our historic ties to India were strained during the Cold War because of what the geopolitics of that area did to their foreign policy. And secondly, there are these thorny problems between India and Pakistan, which we have sought to help resolve through several administrations and without success. And it's not something that I can do right now, but we've had a number of cabinet members going there. She was invited, and I thought she ought to go. I encouraged her to go.